Let your kids watch it.
Damn.
Cool armor. Sight.
Your Majesty,
Take away meal and hope.
The virus scan told me we lost.
Okay, I was going to play more of that, but honestly... Oh, God. How's everyone doing? Because, actually, that's a more Christmassy image to pause on, yeah. The Greg himself. I? Yeah. Hang on, let me get myself on screen. So, this is a little bit different. I'm just checking... Yeah, I do have everything on. Okay, let me turn off... Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. So, there we go. There's the tuba. So, this is a game that literally came out like 2 days ago, to the point where it's not even listed on Twitch. Let's see. Yeah, it's called. Hang on. What's the full title? Brok the InvestiGator. Natal, Tale, A New Christmas. So it's like a free visual novel related to a game I've not played yet, but it's been in my library for ages, and I know the composer, which is how I know it existed. But yeah, I'm just going to start that straight away, and hopefully the audio gets captured, because that's one thing I'm really going to have to check. Thankfully, unlike Costume Quest, this one actually I can window, and then afterwards will be shadow, because this visual novel is only about an hour. So yeah, that should be neat. Also, the song I was playing, that was from Days Before Christmas with a Z, because it's cools. Right, so... Oh yeah, you get to see the behind the scenes. Ooh, don't look. It should be Game Capture 2, right, so... If I boot that up... Play... So it should be... Okay, it's still in windowed, but it's very large.
For accessibility options, press space.
No, I don't want accessibility options, thank you. Press space. Well, I'm going to have to turn this down in my ears. Sound. Volume of sound effects. Well, I'll turn it down to about halfway, and I know everything's off center. But as I say, apparently this is a prequel to the main game, because if you don't know, Brok the InvestiGator is like a beat-em-up. I think... Yeah, desktop... Okay, desktop audio is the main audio. And then... Oh, no, I don't want that. So I hit the gear thinking it was... Right, I'm turning it down in my headphones. But yeah, so this was very top secret. To the like, as I say, I don't follow game development much, but yeah. Hopefully the volume's good. But yeah, so far the music is impressing me as it's by Python Blue. I'll at them even though they're not here at the moment. But they're literally driving at the moment. Let me see. Python Blue. No, it's all one word. Python Blue. Oh, I spelled blue wrong. Off to a good start, eh? Anyway. Right, so close all that. But yeah, I'm just going to get started on this, because again, I've never played a visual novel on stream. And apparently there's saves, even though this thing is only an hour long. But yeah, hopefully the volume's good. Because, let me double check. Okay. This is why I don't play PC stuff all that often. But yeah, I'm just going to wing it. So yeah, there we go. See, I'm looking at this in a window. So it's a prequel to the main game, which is a beat-em-up. This is literally just a visual novel. So I don't know how many voices I'll do during this, but yeah, I'll see how it goes. Ho, 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 indeed. So is it Natal Tale or Natal Tale? I'm going to say Natal, like Project Natal. My name is Graf Filch. Filch? Oh yeah, I'm a cat. I'm 15 years old. Well, actually, he still is. I always try my best, although I'm often depressed, even compared to your average teenager. Oh boy. Doing your best isn't always enough. Life constantly gets in the way. I don't know how much of this is not on the rate. And also, there's like automatic save. The thing is, I don't think I'm gonna like. I'm just trying the saves, how the save screen work, but I don't think there's that many split decisions. That's what I feel, at least, having already lost both my parents. Yes, off to a fun start. So often, or I would be if not for that weird reptile investigator named Brok. He's cool enough, I guess, as far as legal guardians go. However, I'm at least thankful to study at the coveted Consciousness Center in the slums. Wait, why am I thinking of studies? Why can't I have a nice dream for once? Why is it always about... Hey, Graf, wake up. Now, the thing is, I don't know if the main game has voice acting. Oh. Hi, Ott. Oh, hi, Mark. Hey, Graf, stayed up last night, right? Good guess. It's so crowded, looks like the whole class is here. Yep, the director's about to make an announcement. It's about Shadow the Hedgehog. Too bad there's only 4 chairs, everyone else has to stand up. Again, I'll try not to crack too many jokes during this, because this is a bit more somber than I expected, and it's like, it's fine. We're so privileged. We would be if he wasn't in our group. Clay? Easy to pull strings when your director's only son. Still, that shouldn't stop him from being nicer. Better avoid contact with him. Hey, I'll pretend I didn't hear you guys. I get... Well, the others aren't following specific courses to become drummers. I don't get it. Who wouldn't want the opportunity to live safe under the dome instead of this? Crappy land. Eh. Pretty much. Hey, since when are you two so based? Okay. I thought you would pretend not to hear us. We won't be stuck here that much longer, just a few more months and we'll finally have our place. Hopefully. Oh, come on, show some enthusiasm. Your evaluations are consistently great. God. Better than mine, anyway. You'll pass, Ott. You can't know that. I know you. Bunny kid. Shut up, guys. The director is here. The Students of Consciousness Center S1. So yeah, this is all new to me, so I didn't expect, like, robots and other crazy shit like this. But, you know, here we go. As you know, tomorrow's Natal Untail. Again, I'm still a little bit confused on the pronunciation of that. The supreme holiday of Atlasia. Okay, I thought it was Atlantis. Celebrating our traditions is important in our society. We live in one. It's a mark of your integration and proof of your desire to combine your skills into a unified whole, the collective intelligence. Therefore, it's been decided that this year will be special. Special how? You'll be evaluated... Oh, okay. I didn't click that. Silence. My ears! Shriek often. Evaluate to ensure the proper execution of the celebration. Do not worry, only a score of 0 on your evaluation will get you eliminated. So the thing is, I don't know if there's split decisions in this, or if this is very linear. Let me remind you that the grand meaning of Natal Untail. Efficiency, accuracy, and individuality. These are the 3 words you should strive for. Starting from teenage and until adult age, Natal Untail Day, you must earn enough to pay for 1 item. Your money, more precisely your uni's accounts, are reset to 0. A parent and friend transfers are strictly controlled. Can't be relatives of your school friends either. It's bad for you, Clay. No cheating this time. I don't need that. Terry. Sorry. The single item must be a precious gift to yourself. The best gift you ever want, value with limits you've earned. Okay, so it's basically Secret Santa. This tradition allows you a preliminary experience to find your usefulness in society. Your motivation to earn something good should shine through your work. What if I don't need anything? This is good. Sparing Earth's resources will always be rewarded. Yeah, touche. Let's just actually take a drink. Easy peasy, loophole found. Except during this special day. Darn. Everyone needs something, listen to your inner self. In ancient times, citizens celebrated Natal Untail in a very different fashion. They purchased presents for family and friends. From a flower pot to a new meaty me system? Okay. Anything physical could serve as a present. They also spent countless amounts of valuable energy on lighting for decorations. The direct benefits on humans were vastly underwhelming and put into relation with their immense waste of energy. While good for the economy, it contributed further degradation of the planet, and we suffer the effects this very day. Our land cannot afford us being responsible anymore. Is it drummers? Okay, is it drummers or drummers? Anyway, are still wasting resources blowing stupid things. Find the big family and friend reunions that they organised often resulted in arguments. Or sudden moments of joy ended up depression and breakups, good lord. A few centuries ago, the tradition was in danger of being abandoned altogether. The government in place decided to make substantial changes to accommodate the current situation of the country and rectified every aspect. It was focused on the individual self-will needs, more suitable both for you and the environment. Is that clear to all of you? So you have until tomorrow evening to earn unis through labour. No friends or family involved. Find your own job today. And buy yourself the best gift you can think of. Respect the rules. A copy has been sent to your phones. Disqualification could result in your eviction. Is not worth trying to cheat the system. There's a lot riding on this for like a Secret Santa. Holy shit. Again, keep in mind accuracy, efficiency, and individuality. It must be something personal and useful to you. Right. Any questions? Can we access the drums to find a job or purchase the gift? Oh, sorry, only the slums, of course. Anyone else? Good, we'll meet again here in the evening. Students, please leave the facility now. There's like facility and faculty, which I always got mixed up. Great, with everything that's happening lately, I don't have a clue where to even look for a job. Same for me, really. We have a bad leak from the rainstorm yesterday. I was supposed to help Mum and Dad fix it, but studies are the priority. I could tell Brok to come help. Oh, good, the title character. Because I know this is his adopted son. That's all I know about the game, literally, aside from it being a punch and click. Nah, you know my dad. He's too proud to have help. Bye, suckers. Lots of money for me. £2,000 right there. Bunny kid, where are you going? Just so I know what corner of the slums to avoid. It'll be my pleasure to not tell you. Typical. How about we going together? Sorry, the rules are clear. We need to do this on our own. Besides, I'm still worried about our apartment, so I was going to stop there first anyway. Alright. Later on. 30... Oh, wow. I knew it was future, but man. 0 uni. So I wonder if these backgrounds are reused from the main game, or if they're just entirely new. Huh, guess I zoned out. I'm already back at my apartment. Let's see those ads. Looking for a trash collector and residue cleaner at the old structure. Ugh, no. Trash. Hairdresser assistant. That was too far, and this one... Okay, that punch sound effect scared me. Oof. Brok, watch out, you almost ran me over. You know, when I see Brok, I keep thinking of Vector, the crocodile, you know, finding his computer room. Sorry, I thought you were at school. Not school, consciousness center. Yeah, what you doing here? Fuck you, Luigi. What day is it? Huh? Oh yeah, that thing for narcissistic drummers. Natal Untail isn't narcissistic, and it's for everyone. The goal is to evaluate ourselves in society and respect... Oh, you're smart, son. Don't buy into that crap. Anyway, gotta fly. That door won't fix itself, and I'm already late, so my client's gonna kill me. Wanna come? We're supposed to find our job by ourselves. You can always keep me company on the road. Nothing like going out the streets to land a gig. Keep both of your feline eyes wide open. Alright. What's wrong? Dunno, I have the shivers. It's getting colder this season. Well, sort of. Hey, maybe we'll get snow this year. Snow? You don't remember? Once in a while, when the temperature gets low enough, water particles in the air change into ice. Form little crystals that fall into white powder. We used to make it with a powder. Sounds like sand rains. Less threatening and much prettier. I would love to see that. So he's not heard of snow, I figure. I wish you could. At Lazier hasn't seen snow in years. Used to be more often, you must have... Roar in the distance. What was that? Nothing good, I assume. But hey, that's life in the slums. Let's just press on and... Okay. That's Shay. Shay, you stay? Who? Hey, what's up? Shouts in the phone. My favourite album. Okay. Seems urgent, gotta go. But hey, I was supposed to keep both eyes open. There he goes. He runs pretty fast, all things considered. No point staying here. I wandered around the streets. Near the edges of crumbling underground housings, encountered toddlers playing in the sand that I'll simply describe as trash. Adults busy running around with a crazed, dazed smile as if they took drugs and weren't in the right minds. Oh my god. In any case, nobody paid attention to me, and I seriously doubted they had anything to offer me. But eventually... Great, already in the poorest area, and that decomposing stench of garbage doesn't lie. Overwrite this savior. So... It's interesting that this is so as a sequel, not a sequel, a prequel to a point and click, it's just an entirely different genre. But I'm digging this. There goes all my chance of making any money. Hello, young man. So I don't know why I put on that voice. Hello. Aren't you one of those believers? Oh yes. I'm currently setting up my stall. Natal is a crucial day for all of us. And for your business, I bet. Admittedly, yes. Let's praise the Almighty for this opportunity to celebrate his birth once more. Yeah, it is just Christmas. His birth, what did you say? Natal tale. Because you're lacking eutanalism lessons? Lots of new words here. I dozed off during those. Well, it's never too late. What would you say about helping me clean and store my articles while I read you some Untails pages? Would I earn something? I'm actually looking for a job. Luigi Day, okay. All along the edge of following the new Natal Untail tradition. How about this? I'll give you 10 unis for each client that comes and buys something. The rest that nobody comes and buy this junk. The better you install and decorate the cleaner the store, the more chances someone will buy. Motivation will be indirectly rewarded. I guess so. You'll do a fine job. A protector always rewards the youth. I may regret this. Alright then. But yeah, I ain't no voice actor, because I can do, like, silly voices and such, but when it's, like, comes to more serious dialogue, I just read it straight. Started helping with the stall. I had no idea what I was doing, but I tried my best. Meanwhile, the lady started telling me more about her interpretation of the old tradition, which got me intrigued. I like the Santa Bear. The telltale was what love and sharing. Each year, children patiently waited for this special day. Parents would cut a pine tree and place it in the center of their home. Oh, is that why you're selling little trees? Yes, aren't they cute? I mean, it is far in the future, so I assume it's like a lot of this stuff was reinterpreted, probably. Well, actually, then again, it's like an alternate animal universe, so I genuinely don't know. Yes, aren't they cute? A little. Decorated them with little balls and garlands, but the beauty came into the tree itself. Those snow globes. The catch I was like, comfy and warm at home when it was freezing and snowing outside. Well, it's freezing, but it's not snowing over here at the moment, let me tell you that. And when you shake them, I see. So that's asbestos. I mean snow. Kids love making snowmen when they're lucky enough to get snow. Lucky ones indeed. Santail was a magical entity wearing red. Oh, I just got it. Santail. God damn it. Magical entity wearing red. Looking like an old bear with a white beard. That said, the Untail sends him to Earth every once a year to bring joy to children around the world. At midnight, he enters homes to drop his presents around the pine tree while everyone else is asleep. Wouldn't that be privacy violation? Was he actually a thief? Zing. Not at all. Nobody minded. He was a benevolent spirit who would never harm anyone. Kids hung their little socks in the chimney. Santail put candies in them. What a swell guy. Next morning, children would gather up and open their presents with their family. Tell me, what magic is there about buying your own gift? Well, plain logic. No one but me could get the best present for myself. You'd be surprised. Sometimes your closest friends and family can know yourself better than you do. Children sent Santail a list of the gifts they wanted the most, of course, but he never needed it. Santail always knew what was best. Sounds like a god, of a sort, but that misses the point. It wasn't all about the gifts. Sharing time with loved ones was the most important thing. It is incorrect to say Natal Untail as our Lord and Saviour was actually born with a tail. Oh, untail, like no tail. Got it. I understand the motivation behind the new tradition, but it makes me sad we've deviated so much from the original spirit. I'm convinced all these changes are the reason why we haven't seen Santail for so long. You know, miracles do happen. I was wishing for help this morning, and here you are. That's not even a coincidence, much less a miracle. All of us students are looking for a job today. If you say so, personally, I believe. If you wish for something hard enough, it can happen. Right. If it's that easy, I guess I'll try someday. So, little trees, snow globes, sand-tailed statues, decorations, and I assume those little packages are... presents! I gave my mum and dad all kinds of Christmas presents. You're selling all the symbols from the old tradition. I am. That's pretty. I'll take some pictures. I want to show my friends. I mean, my friend. Feel free. The golden sandtail statue is gorgeous. Isn't it? This is the highlight of my stand. It's invaluable, so I always keep it close to me. Please look after it. Sure. Looks we have our first client. A customer! Welcome to the Krusty Krab. Hello, sir. Would you like anything? The thing is, in like situations like this, I'm always like, oh, save. Save. But even though I know I don't really need to. Okay, the capture's still working, so that's nice. Red Panda, just looking. We don't often get religious stalls around here. Where's your church? It's not mine. I'm the pastoral assistant. It's just a bit further down the street. I see. Well, good luck. I thought she said Dante. They didn't buy anything. More people will notice you did a wonderful job. Let's hope so. 3 hours later, we did get a few buyers. Good enough to earn me 60 unis. Hey, I was cleaning the stand again. Powder used to simulate snow had spread messily on the table. Again, better not be asbestos. When? Excuse me. That punching sound just gets me. Hey! That woman, she bumped right into me. Oh no. My golden sandtail, she's stolen it. What? I told you to look after it. What did you do? I put it to the side of the table to clean. I could still see the thief, so I sprinted straight ahead. Luckily, I'm a cat and she was a hippo. I managed to catch up to her and without thinking, tackled her. Arg. The situation wasn't pretty. She fell onto a rock and her leg was bleeding. Yeah, but probably best not to illustrate that. Nothing too serious, thankfully, but I felt responsible anyway. I'm sorry, This wasn't... Where was that valuable statue? Before I could set my eyes on it, a shadow crept behind me. Shadow of policeman bear? What's going on here? Fuck you, Luigi. I keep resorting to the fuck you Luigi voice, sorry. Sir, she stole that. The bear had already retrieved the statue. Judging from the thickness of those arms, none of us would ever be able to snatch it from him, that was for sure. Not that I wanted to, I needed money, but stealing was out of the question. He forcibly brought us both to the merchant, who was relieved. For a short while anyway. Acha! Oh no, here comes my allergy again. So this is yours. Dante, the Almighty shall find a way to honour you in this holy day. I can't believe I was caught by a kitten. A sudden pat on my shoulder made me shiver. Good job, boy. I moved away instantly to avoid his touch. He didn't understand why, and to be frank, I didn't either. A part of me truly appreciated the big company paw on my shoulder. There was more than that. It was exactly what I needed at this moment. Yet another part of me screamed deep inside. Oh, this is out of my control. A chair. Hey, madam. Yes, good sir. This stall of yours, it was declared this part of the slum is not supposed to have merchants. Well, I mean, clearly our business wasn't in order. Need to check all this with the chief. Gonna take a while, everyone stay. I didn't let him finish. This was my call to scamper off like a scolded cat. Hey boy, wait. I'm so tired today. If only I had a colleague or a friend. Aw. So I guess this bear appears in the main game. The clock was ticking. There was no way I could afford to waste the rest of my day here. I felt terrible. That was a disaster. I was responsible for the statue getting stolen in the first place. I didn't even think when I moved it. I accidentally hurt someone, a thief, yes, but the sight of her blood was still fresh in my mind. I hated it. We have very effective music, Python. So yeah, sad he's not here at the moment, but yeah. I'll send him the VOD later. I ran away from a police officer. What will that bear do if I run into him again? In the end, I may have to cause trouble to the untailed believer who was nice enough to me. All I had was 60 unis. Couldn't hope to purchase anything worthwhile with such a pitiful amount. Without thinking, my legs led me back in front of my building. It didn't take me long to figure out what was coming next. Brok. I recognise that font. I've used it. So I guess we switch to Brok now. My name is Brok. Just Brok. I'm a self-proclaimed investigator. Although most of my daily routine consists of odd jobs. In fact, let me do that there. Again, probably not necessary, but it's giving me the menu. Odd jobs helping people in need, exchange for a few unis in best cases. Been living all my life in the slums, so that helps. Well, except for a few months, but I don't really want to dwell on that. We may not have much over here, but we're doing what we can to survive and help each other. We're certainly not as stuck up as Droomers. The dome is nothing more than the bubble of comfort that they're stuck in, ignoring reality. It was suitable for some, not for me. Yeah, I was going to Shay's garage, one of my childhood friends. We ran into each other just a few years ago and have kept up since then. She's a bit on the crazy side. That muffled call worried me. Oh, this is the call he got. Okay. I want it so isolated out here. I'll never get used to the stench of that lake. The door is open. Good or bad sign? Shay? Shay, where are you hiding? Behind here. Oh, that pile of crates, old clothes and wires? I thought you had an emergency. This is an emergency. I'm stuck. Ah, sorry, I couldn't tell. You're always half hidden under stuff, busy with something. Cut the nonsense and get me out. Oh, and get me out! Yeah, nailed it. Judging by the time, I think we're halfway through this, actually. It took some effort to get her free. Phew. Alright, great, back to work. What? I came all the way here and that's all I get. Look, there was a particularly unpleasant situation. I'm not in the mood. Shay! She glanced towards me for the first time and suddenly her attitude changed. Oh god. What? Nothing. I just remembered why I avoid looking at you. You did? Because then I could never refuse you anything. Ahem. My handsome hero always here to save me those big, strong arms. Don't overdo it. I just thought you'd want to chat, you know, like normal people do. Exactly. Normal people. Shay resumed work. Some days I wonder why I'm even your friend. You can't resist the company of individuals who are your polar opposite. Do you mind at least explaining how you got stuck like a fly on sticky tape? Oh, alright. Suddenly a certain acquaintance barged in, accompanied by a range of police tribots. I like his eyebrows and... Who's this Dorito looking fuck? What the? Wes? That's Commissioner Wes for you, pork. Shh. Considering you're present here, all my suspicions of shenanigans going on in his garage were well founded. 1 minute allocated for the individuals to fail to explain themselves. The explosion, Shay, it was you? A minor oopsie. I was working my cannon burst and fed it with Zing 31 instead of Zing 21. Now I'm just thinking of Hotel Transylvania, anyway. Misread the instructions on the old Shay gave me. The old Shay gave me. Anyone could make that mistake. Talk to yourself in third person again, huh? Cannon burst? Our database does not find any record. Well, duh, that's the first one on this timeline. Basically, feed the cannon with any material into it, it will multiply it into thousands of nanoparticles in the air. For instance, you could put water inside and you get instant rain. Isn't that cool? Oh, is this going to be a snow machine? What would you even need that for? For my Tim thermometer. The stem for the individual with aqua-coloured feathers only makes sense at a 3% degree. Uh-huh. I'm too old to care. Let me just confiscate and call it a day. Agents? Yes, sir. They're out of sight. Good riddance. I still wonder who built that bot. Why do you care? I mean, it was a pretty advanced one. Looked just like your standard tribot to me. You can't be serious. Guess you're right, and technology... me and technology are like water and sand. Incompatible. The expression is water and oil, though that works too. I mean, they're at the beach, so I guess it makes sense. Again, there's oil at the beach. Never mind. I've installed a security system to prevent intrusions like that in the future. Or maybe just don't do illegal stuff. Nah, security system is easier and way more exciting. Whatever. Here, take this. What, another gun? My prototype. It's a bust. I'll work out my gravitation particle system differently. Kids can have fun with it. A gun? Say, the gun is nice and all, but that doesn't sound super appropriate, yeah. But that makes me think, I'd love to give something nice to Graf. He's always so stressed out. What does he love and missing the most from his life? Let's see. He loves electronic doodads and his school friend for... Oh, I thought he said his school friend forgot his name. His school friend forgot his name. Something he could use to play with him from a distance. Does something like that even exist? A computer, Brok. You just described a computer. Hey, I'm using one right now. Alright, got one? Yep, got that one from the lake. It was starting to leak and pollute it. Still in working condition, though. Ew, if you don't mind the fetidness, I'll clean it. Suit yourself. Consider this a gift for helping me out. Thanks. Now you're more like the Shay I know. What time is it? 3 p.m. Oh god, I'm super late. My it's gonna kill me. Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up I forgot all about it. Hopefully not. That would be inconvenient. See ya. Insert any material and it will multiply in the air. How about ice? This can make for a handy weapon. Ot. Okay, back to them. Oh no, another character. My name is Ot. I've been a citizen of the slums my whole life. I've miscarriage. Okay, they'll probably explain that in a sec. I inherited a specific combination of recessive genes from both my parents, forming a genetical anomaly. Usually oh, like a hybrid creature. Got it. I've dominant genes from just one of their parents, so that species expresses itself. Me, both species express themselves. I'm a mixed breed. Due to this, I've been mocked, thrown aside, and got called a lot of things in my life. Most words I wouldn't dare to repeat. Yeah, Phil, yeah. Lately, people say I look like cake. Probably the weirdest, but not the least it's not as offensive as usual. Slummers can't understand being different. Anything they're not used to is treated as illness and they see it as ugly. I don't know if I can blame them, but it still hurts. Hang on. Did I save at this point? No, I'll do it here. There we go. Besides my parents, I don't have many friends who accept me the way I am. Will it be the same when I become an official resident of the Dome? I guess we'll see. But first today, I need to find a job. So odd. So yeah, this is again literally first time seeing any of these characters. The main border post. Oh, I see they're the hybrid. Okay. The place that separates our world from theirs. Oh, now I could expect to earn unis when there's no one here. Actually, there is someone, or rather, something. Hello! Please, do not mind me, I'm working. Oh, I see, you're managing those packages, right? Well, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Looking for packages? No, work. In all these years, no human had asked me. You look happy. I am. Good, so how could I help? Looks like all you do is press those buttons, right? Press the button and speak into the air? Yes, let me think. How about sharing? Like splitting the tasks? You do the bottom left packages. Handle the top and right ones. Sounds good. Although I need to earn some unis. I do not make any money. I'm just an old robot. I cannot even remember what purpose I was created. My memory was formatted about a decade ago. I'm sorry. It's okay, I'm still willing to help for a bit. You would do that for free? Whatever makes you happy, why not? What's your name? I am Bolt. Oh, like the Disney movie? Glad to meet you, Bolt. I'm Ot. Oh, you do look very attractive. No, I mean Ot, O-T-T. Oh, right. My processor cannot handle all humans' language subtleties. Should we start then? I helped Bolt for 2 hours. Tell me about his technical capabilities, how he's made for this. This one specific task. His fear of being replaced and his battery running out. I might have told him everything about myself. About the tail and how it was a special day. I know he's just a processor unit, but I kind of felt bad for him. In a convoluted way, I felt closer to him than with most humans. That's just like me, having more fun with a robot over other teenagers. Despite the monotonous work, it was a fun time. Too much time. I promised him to do it again someday, but I was not earning any money. So I left and watched the border. I stayed there, lost in thought. Suddenly, Bolt called out for me. I have good news. While you're away, I checked the manual. There is a mode to earn unis through cashback. 1 per uni package delivered since the start of the day. I've sent you 40 units. Oh wow, thanks so much, Bolt. That was helpful. Very. I'm glad. I have to go now. Time to buy myself something before it's too late. I understand. Happy Natal, Untail. Goodbye, friend. As long as you have enough rubies. And back to Graph. After the Untail Believer incident was back in front of my apartment, I had a sinking feeling I was being followed, and it didn't take long to confirm I was. Hang on. I'll do that one. But yeah, it's very, hello, kitty. Don't move, I can defend myself. No, you got it wrong. I need your help. Hey, aren't you a rat? No, wait, you're a squealer. Those Those banned former activists I've heard about. Of course not, I'm a mouse. Rats don't have a moustache. Okay, see? But like them, I'm homeless. Sleeping on the floor is making my back ache. When drummers throw away their old mattresses, they're still sorted out and I fall into hang on, I can do the voice. When drummers throw away their old mattresses, they're sorted out and fall into that landfill over there. I'm not doing that the whole fucking stream, basically. Other slummers are watching over this spot and grab and do some fishy business. Thankfully today there are several mattresses available. Lucky day. But I can't access this area without being chased by drones. See, I may have done one or two bad things in the past. I thought so. No, please, don't leave. I'd be forever indebted to you if you could get me one. How do I know you're not going to use it in trafficking like you mentioned? Simple, look. The rat shimmy is back. He wasn't lying, judging by the various bruises. Wonder if they were really caused by just uncomfortable conditions. 100 unis, that's all the unis I have on this coupon. In the situation I was in, I decided it was worth a shot. Hopefully, I wouldn't regret it. Deal. Yes. I'll be waiting here at this exact spot. Thanks, little fella. He stayed in the shadows, clearly didn't want to take any risk. One thing was for sure, I was acting far from my comfort zone today. Was this what the director intended? I had to go through a barbed wire fence to access the landfill. Proof that I wasn't the first one to cross. A massive hole had been cut with pliers, and I was secretly thankful to this anonymous robber. I picked a small mattress, at least that'd be easier to carry. Oof, that's still really heavy though. At my own pace, I was slowly getting back when... Again, jump scare. Unauthorized squealer said, you're banned under Regulation 1B of the Triangle. Oh no. I was right, he was a squealer. The rat started to flee, but it was too late. There was nowhere to hide. The flying apparatus of death was about to shoot. By instinct to throw a rock at it. I missed, but the drone noticed. So I threw myself under the mattress. Silly idea, but maybe, just maybe, it could protect me enough. I waited, expected to feel the sun and warmth on my skin, followed by excruciating pain, but it never came. I heard the drone fly away. Get out of my hiding place. There was neither drone nor rat visible. He managed to escape. Somehow, even though he was the one bringing me into this mess, the way it all ended gave me an odd feeling of joy mixed with sadness deep within my chest. Damn, this holiday's dangerous. And then a realization came to me. Great. I just broke the law and earned absolutely nothing from it. But why didn't it bother me more? The sun was starting to set. 30 minutes, that's all the time I had left. Crap, quick, grab, what's the closest store you can think of? I was starting to run. My mind could not focus. My mouth was getting dry. Speaking of mouth dryness. There we go. My mouth was getting dry. My lungs on the verge of giving out. So much had happened and my brain could hardly control my movements anymore. I made a wish that I would not get a 0 for failing to complete the task. 15 minutes. I arrived in a busy part of the slums and could finally breathe. The bazaar shop, I was right in front of it, still open. The owner was looking the other way, which gave me some time to peek through the window. And a cruel awakening. There was nothing under 100 unis. Stick to me, my finger went to my phone's contact list. I couldn't let this happen. This was my last chance. I called Brok. Please reply, please. To no avail. Deep down I knew this would have been a mistake anyway. The rules prevented it. But that didn't make me any less angry at him. And I really should have been angry at myself. It's over. 10 minutes left. A familiar voice calling me. Graf. Ott, are you? Yeah, I'm here to buy my gift. But... Show me his phone, 40 unis. Oh, I know where this is going. Or at least I think I do. Looks like he didn't have much more luck than I did. I instantly felt angry at myself for the relief that I had not been the only one. There's nothing under 100 unis. I'm screwed. So am I, 60 unis. We looked at each other. Was this a sign? If we combined both, that's really the only choice. I agreed. Let's do it. We entered. Hello, fellas. There's like a funny new character design around every corner. I like it. Hi, Stan. What's wrong, kiddo? What's with that funny look on your face? I remember you. Oh, that's right. Grab this store. It's where I really don't care. Okay, probably something hinted at in the main game. I'm closing up shop. Snap up something or get out. Well, take this. Oh, how cute. This piggy looks just like you. Rude. Well, better looking, actually. This is a connected money pig. As far as accuracy and efficiency goes, that should fit the bill, don't you agree? We probably could have gone for something more personal, but in our situation, this will do just fine. It's just 100 unis. Real bargain. There goes both our money combined. Thanks, fellas. Now, unless you intend to get something else. No thanks. Scram! Well, it's done. Did not expect this day to be this stressful. You tell me. I'm so hungry I could eat myself. Actually, I shouldn't say it with the Link voice. A little inappropriate here. Okay. In a funnier context, that sounds like a CDI line. You know what you mean, but we better get back to the Konsk. We're almost out of time. I'll run home to pick something up quick. I'll meet you there. Thanks again, Graf. You couldn't have done it. Don't mention it. That's nice. Results. Oh, is this like the last bit? I mean, okay, I'm 42 minutes in. And again, this is very short. I was on my way to the Consciousness Center. I saw the director talking with Clay and soon heard his familiar whining. Mom! Hey, Mom, you need to listen to me. It was horrible. The customers kept complaining. Those clothes take this. No, I don't want to. Just hear me out. We discussed this before, Clay. I'm your oh, okay, okay, robot mother got it. You do as I say. Take this pill. I won't. I need an antidepressant. I said, take it. Or else. Fine. As I entered the facility, I heard Clay whispering. But I won't. Take a seat, sweetie. So my op was already there and eating at his desk. He's told me that he runs fast, but now I believe it. So what are you eating? Oats. Ah, plant-based food's not my favourite. So Clay suddenly went past us spitting. Everything fine, Clay? Yep, all peachy. My job was amazing. I got myself a premium musk of the lynx perfume. You're a mountain lion, not a lynx. Details! I'm sure you peasants got something boring and cheap like a cardboard box. Mind your business, Clay. Man, you need to improve your witty comebacks. He's right, though. Ot? Hey, it wouldn't hurt to defend ourselves. That includes verbally. Ugh. I'm tired. Can't wait for this day to end. Students, there's no doubt in my mind that you've achieved your goal. It's time for you to celebrate. Does she even have a mind? Oh yeah, better. Again, not entirely necessary. One by one, you will tell the class about your day and what you bought for yourself. Some celebration I was starting to feel weary. Ott's situation, however, was worse. It'll be our turn soon. Ott, wake up! Nothing worked. Ott was sleeping like a baby. My stressometer gauge was reaching its limits. He probably had sleep to catch up on. Graf? Yeah. Tell us, what did you do today, and... Sound effect. Silence! Ott's snore probably was heard from the other side of these slums. I attempted to respond to distract them. I helped an untailed believer set up her stall in a poor section of the slums. It was full of wonderful-looking items. Items from the old tradition? I think so. Please continue. At the end of the day, I didn't have enough unis to buy anything worthwhile, but Ott was with me and in the same predicament. We did the best we could. We combined our money to get this connected piggy bank. As instructed, it is both useful and... Graf, do you realize what you're saying? Sharing your money with others is forbidden, you idiot. You'll get eliminated, both of you. What? This item, is it yours or is it for both of you? My cheeks were burning. I was desperately looking up for advice, but it was pointless. Graf, is it yours only? Yes, mine only, sorry. I was just trying to cover for him. He couldn't get one. Understood. You pass, however. I'm afraid you have to give an eliminatory 0 to your friend. Oof. My mind did not follow the rest of the celebration. I was too busy thinking. I made the most logical decision. I tried hard to convince myself I had to. If I hadn't, we both would have been eliminated. This was for the best. But then Ott eventually woke up. We're in class. Oh no. My turn passed already? You could totally be my face. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. You don't mean... Yep, you've been... Oh, I shouldn't say it like that. Yeah, you've been disqualified. That's not possible. We bought the item together. You told... Like, yeah, this whole... This system's fucked up. But you weren't awake. Why don't you call him a friend? He's literally lying to you, chump. Clay! No, let him speak. You've been eliminated because buying items together is against the rules. Of course you knew. I mean, at least one of your two imbeciles actually read them right. Shut up, Clay. I don't mean insulting us. It was just a mistake. It's fine. Though puss here passed. be a little happy for your friend. Graf, is that true? Yelled to the director, to the whole class, and to me so you could pass. It was the only... Ozzy stood from his chair and sprinted through the front door. A split second when I saw his face, it will remain in my memory forever. He was crying. The session wasn't over, but for him that didn't matter. Me, on the other hand, I was on the verge of collapsing. I'd caused this. I was fully responsible. I must have looked like a zombie when I left the facility. Lifeless and unresponsive. Oh, I recognise this area. This is from the main game. I went back to my apartment. Empty, of course. Brok hadn't come back. I needed someone to talk to badly. I attempted to call Brok. Nothing. Busy around the network, probably. He always had a good excuse. I sent him a message anyway, like throwing a bottle into the sea. Lump my stomach was widening, as if a hole had been replaced it. I felt my best friend ruin his future. What could possibly do to fix this? Well, count me out. Cold logic and doing what made sense had got me into this mess. There was only one thing I could think to do. I had to. It only made things worse for me, but that didn't matter. I just have to fail on purpose. Odd wouldn't want me to, but then again, he probably doesn't ever want to be around me again anyway. I was done caring. It didn't matter right now, though. I couldn't move at all. Just an empty shell lying on a bed. So back to him, okay? But yeah, this class sucks. Like the rules. My best friend betrayed me. I would expect this from Clay, never could trust him. But Graf had always been so nice to me. I was still dumbfounded. He was the closest person I've ever been to. I always could trust him with anything without fear of getting dismissed or laughed at. Whenever I'm close to him, I feel happy, a different sort of joy than one I get from my parents. I don't want to go back home. Mum and Dad would probably comfort me, but they would also be disappointed. Instead, I was at the border post the same way from a few hours earlier. I was contemplating the drums on the other side. It was just decided that I would never access it. Did I really want to go there? Honestly, I had no idea. What mattered to me the most was to be with the people I loved and loved me in return. Only one true friend, and I just lost him. Oh, you came back. Hello, Bolt. At least I still have you. My main processor unit is telling me that you look sad. I am. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything you can do about it. Oh. Well, I wish you good luck. Wish? Thanks, Bob. Maybe I'll do just that. You are welcome. At that same moment, I heard some noise coming from the border. A group of people was crossing, exiting the dome. Approaching, I realised it was actually a single individual accompanied by a few tribots. A stocky, mustached middle-aged Nushgrat. The escort stood close to him, as if concerned he was going to slip away. Citizen... that many numbers. Expelled under Regulation 45A. Non-payment for medical invoices totaling this many unis, exceeding the maximum debt allowed. Yeah, I'm dying. Tell me something new. I was shocked. Was this how the drums treated citizens? Reminded me of the strict management we had to deal with the Consciousness Center. That made sense. Drummers were also running that place. My regret about never becoming a drummer... Or drummer. Is it drummer or drummer? Lift a little. Whatever, I couldn't just stay here and do nothing. Hey, you kicking this man out because he's dying? Citizen, move. And on this holy day, that's unfair. Hello, my boy. Do not feel concerned about me. Our senses indicate the individual requires an explanation. In order to keep a flourishing state, society has to make the most accurate choices. Curing this man's disease implies refusing to cure other citizens with higher calculated rates of survival. Now please move. But it's fine, I've accepted my fate. I'll spend the little time I have left in the slums, I'll get used to it. Please don't threaten them, or... Mister, you don't deserve this. I don't care if I just met you, I can see it on your face, you're a nice person. Protocol engaged. Target set, what the fuck? Oh no. 3. Run, hide yourself. 2. Listen to me. I was in danger, but my legs refused to move. Why? Very well, metal executioners. Even in my poor health, I won't let you harm this innocent boy. The man was in fighting stance, positioning himself right between me and the 3 bots. I swear to protect him until our last breath. In the last minute, the sound of the laser made me jump behind a bench for safety. It was over. I was convinced the man was shot. At that instant, I made I made a wish the only thing I could do. It was hopeless, of course, but maybe, just maybe, if I wished strong enough. And then I heard the fight. Though I couldn't exactly see what was happening. Not only was he alive, the man clearly had the upper hand. One big military tribal exploded a bit further from me. It was a stupid thought in the moment, but I was thoroughly impressed. What kind of person is able to fight those machines with nothing but their fists? In any case, I was thankful and ashamed I was the cause of this. If this man had then died because of me, no matter his fatalities, I could never forgive myself. Thankfully, one last explosion. I came out from under the bench to see what happened. Epic. You won! You really won! Haha, looks like I did. I may have lost strength, but I still have experience. My boy, what you did was pretty reckless. I know, I just wanted to help. And I admire that. You remind me of myself when I was your age. I joined the military and trained every day to protect this land. And that same society has failed you. We protect the citizens, not the society. Citizens like you. You still can. You saved me. It was incredible. Thank you so much. No, it's me who should thank you. You made me push my limits to save you. I feel better. And doing a good deed, that's a warm feeling I still cherish. That's right. Unfortunately, the world doesn't care. We both got expelled in this Natal Untail day. I found my assignment at the Consciousness Center and got disqualified. So I can never join the Drooms now. Oh no, I'm so sorry, my boy. Don't lose hope you're the one that told me that. I'm not even sure I want it anymore after seeing what they did to you. Don't think like that. Each situation is different. Nothing's ever so black and white in this world. Like everything else, the Dome has good and bad aspects. Don't reject it entirely just based on this one incident. I guess you're right. But it's worse, my best friend lied to me. He lied to pass when he really should have... Did he mean to hurt you? Well, not really. It wouldn't have changed anything for me even if he hadn't lied. Did he try his best? He always does. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I would have done in his place. I'm just angry at this whole stupid tradition. Why shouldn't we be able to share our money to help others? Why do we have to do this alone? That's stupid. You're on the right track. Do you want to be his friend still? Yes, more than anything. Then you know what to do. Maybe we owe it to ourselves to keep hoping for a better future. Thank you, mister. Call me Rick. Morty! That's alright, Rick. I'm hot. Well, it's fine. It's time for me to face my new destiny, as terrible as it may be. Wait, aren't you going back? There's no bop to prevent you now. What for? There's nothing left for me under that dome. You, on the other hand, with such a bold and young spirit, could have a bright future there. I'll try. Take care, my boy. Thanks again. I hope we see each other again. Someday. Neat. But I don't know if that guy is from the main game at all or not. He has a point. Time to do what's right. And we're back with Graph. Wow, we're gulping water like crazy. Okay, almost now recording. I was on my bed, it took tears of funny blood to pour. Oh, I couldn't control myself anymore. Are these really the values we're being taught? Individualism, only thinking about ourselves. We're supposed to feel good about receiving our own gift. I didn't. I was alone, nobody cared for me. It felt terrible, the worst since that accident. That's why I don't want to go to the Drums. They've always meant bad luck for me. So what now? I was recalling today's events in my head, trying to think of the positives. Thanks again, Graph. Without you, I couldn't have done it. No, you were better off without me. Gosh, I made someone bleed. As usual, trying to do the right thing came back at me like a boomerang. Stop, Graph. Focus, I said. Positives. And then it dawned on me. The best parts were the ones we weren't forced to do. I love the old traditions tale, although there's artifacts. The snow globe, the pine tree, the garlands. They're also pretty and inviting. Looking at them relieved my stress. I enjoyed helping that rat. In retrospect, although he lied about his species, he really seemed to need that mattress. Poor guy, I wish I could do something more for him. Wish. If you wish for something hard enough, it can happen. That's right. I don't really know if there's such a god or whatever, but whatever the Sandtail is, but please, I'm begging you. I want my friend back. This is the only gift I want. Write it down on my list. This day is meaningless if I have no one to share it with. If I can't be with the one person in the world I need the most, he's always been so kind to me. Just like the Telltale decorations, a glance at him relieved my worries. We always helped each other with homework. Together. I can't bear thinking he might fade away from my life someday, like a snowflake landing softly on warm skin. This is very well written. Wait, what a weird thought. I don't even know what snow's like. That's true. Right when I was laughing at the absurdity of it. Who is it? Must be Brok, of course. He forgot to take his key again. Just a sec. There he is. Alt. Hi, Grav, actually. I'm so... Can we talk? Yes, of course. You know, I get it. It wasn't much of a choice. It still doesn't absolve me from what I did. I'll tell everything to the director. No. You shouldn't, because then... I don't want to go to the drums anymore. Not like this, anyway. Not if I had to lie to everyone, including my best friend. Are we? I hope so. Graf, Look, I'll send a message right now. Alright, but promise me. Whatever happens, we'll stay friends. Forever. I'll send a message too, then. If there's one lesson to learn from all this, it's that we have to share everything, and that includes the blame. Wow, you read my mind. We should really have read those rules, huh? Yeah, although that wouldn't have changed the outcome where you were both short on money. Well, don't just stand there. Come in. We both read a message to the director explaining our day and the reason we did what we did. I knew I'd screwed up my future, yet I felt relieved. This was the right thing to do. And sent. It's done. We're both permanent sloomers now. Hey, you're smiling. Yeah, want to know why? Silly, I've been told that if you wish for something hard enough, it can materialize. And my wish what granted. Did it? Where did you hide your mountain of wealth? Ah, you're stupid. Haha. Incidentally, I heard the same thing too. What are the odds it happened to both of us on the same day? Well, the day is far from over. Anything you want to do? You know, I've been thinking. Everything that went wrong was due to one single thing. I know, Natal Untail, I hate it. This whole tradition is rotten. Earlier today, I helped an Untailed believer set up her stall. I took pictures, look. Well, that is real pretty. I've never seen anything like it. How about decorating our homes? For real? How do you suggest we even do that? We can't afford to buy all that stuff. Well, I've got some ideas. Come on, it'll be fun. Yeah! Me and Art rushed to the landfill next to my apartment. We collected junk and we were going to do the best we could with them. With a bunch of bottle caps and wires, we made some improvised garlands. With old light bulbs and strings, we had balls to hang on our future pine tree. I'm not laughing at that line, even though I usually would. No chance I'll ever find a pine tree, though, or any tree for the matter. We may not need to. Art approached the carcass of an old tribop. How could this be? Watch. It's one of the spray paints he'd given me for an art lesson earlier this year. Painted it green from head to toe. To my surprise, the result was pretty good. We proceeded to insert sticks through various holes so that we could hang our homemade garlands on it later. Thankfully, the internal components are already removed, so it was light enough to carry around. Oh, got another idea. With these two ceiling globes of different sizes, I'll put some glue on the base here and spray paint them white. Oh, just like a snowman. He's just missing a face and a nose, and... We carried on like this for an hour. It was one of the happiest moments of my life. Ironic that it came right after one of the worst. We were laughing at each other for our stupid ideas, and yet the results outshined all expectations. We brought all this home when... Huh? Hey kiddos, what are you doing with all this junk? All this junk inside the house. Brok, you're back. That's not junk, it's Natal decorations. Natal, what? Just let us set up everything. Oh no, that reminds me. I need to head home. The flood is fixed. What? You mean you actually got your message, Graf? As soon as I was done with my client, I dropped by your friend's home. It was easy peasy with the right tools. Well, it's a temporary fix, but good enough for now. Graf, I don't know what to say. I felt so guilty in my thoughts that sending Brok that message was the least I can do. Thanks, Brok. Don't mention it. Friend of Graf? Art. Yeah, your parents said they'll need an hour or two to clean up, so you can stay over with us for now. Great. Come on, Art, let's set everything up. With the help of Brok, we went even further. We had plenty more to decorate the hall in the front of our building. It was inviting and friendly, like the entrance to a party. All done. Great job, kiddos. This is wonderful. Well, don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a bit peckish. Unfortunately, it's not like we... Knock, knock. Huh? Who's at the door, Gromit? I wonder who that could be. Hello? Hey, hello. Mom? Dad? It's already time to pick me up. Well, we came by to thank you for saving our day. What a mouth-watering smell. I prepared too many roasted bugs yesterday with the leak. We had no time to eat properly. Plus some dessert. I hope you like apple pie. Oh man, I love those. I tried to make that pie before, but it was a disaster. You gotta give me your recipe. Sure thing. By the way, what's all the weird ornaments? Dad, we're celebrating the Telltale. You mean the Tail Untail? Nope, we're doing it the way of the ancients. Oh, how cute. Hey guys, what do you say we have dinner together? There's not much space and not enough seats, but maybe we can scooch the sofa to the table. That's the spirit, Brok. Yeah, I'll learn first. Whoa! Let's have a feast. This is how we all got to spend the evening together. We took turns and told stories. Art chose to explain how the best part of his day was helping a robot and a dying man at the border post. I just realised he's homeless now. I should have given him our address. We could have hosted him. Never so bad, son. If what you say is true, you gave him the most precious gift of all. Which one? Hope. I'll make sure to send a wish his way if it helps. We could do one together. Always worth a try. I chose to mimic Ott and told all those around the table about the squealer. Mentioned that name, everyone thought I was crazy for helping him. But once I finished, they understood. On the special day, we both loved those unplanned selfless acts. Even if we didn't earn money from them, we got a different intangible reward. Hey, that's what I do every day. Well, pretty much anyway. You're not wrong, haha. We told jokes we loved, we ate delicious food. Sharing and giving, spending time with loved ones. Unknowingly, we will capture the true meaning of Natal. I started to notice that Art had been recording videos of our private celebration. Suddenly he shut off his phone and made a more serious face. Graf, it's time. We owe the truth to our parents. You mean, yeah. Mum, Dad, we have some unfortunate news. Me and Graf won't be going to the drums. What? Graf, is that true? Yes, all because of stupid rules. We explained how a lack of unis from our labour forced us to pay for the cheapest item together. Sorry, Dad, I know how much this meant to you. Son, come here. Art looked as if he was preparing to get the biggest scolding of his life. Those benevolent acts were a mistake. Spending your time on them was the cause of your failure. We invested so much into your future, you had no right to do this. You failed me, you failed your family. Ugh. But Dad, honey, I'm not sure. Shush. Come closer, son, that's an order. And that's what I say if I was one of those heartless robots. Oh, I did a turnaround. That's what I say I was one of those heartless robots who only care about cold data. But I'm not. I'm human and so are you. Make mistakes and sometimes it's for the best. I understand the reasons why you did it and I won't put the blame on you because... Hey, I would have done the same. Come on, give us a hug to your old dad. They embraced each other, though with the expression on Ott's face I could tell he was being hugged a bit too tight. As long as you act with your heart with reason, we'll always support you. I'm not saying I'm happy about it, but... We shouldn't accept it. The kids did the right thing. I'll solve this with your director tomorrow. That won't be necessary. We all lifted our heads to look at an unexpected scene. Entries with the director and Clay. What's going on and who left the door open? I have the keys to the whole city. Okay, they could just break in. Ugh. We've been here for a while and none of you even noticed. Are you guys drunk or what? We're not pleased about this intrusion of our privacy. What's going on? I'm here to thanks to my son. Clay, what did you do exactly? The right thing, I hope. Let's just say I have a better understanding of the situation from earlier today. In addition, I noticed your efforts to celebrate this evening even after a hard day of work. Despite not being the intended way, you've shown creativity and skill. Congratulations. Therefore, I shall grant you an exception. You can continue your studies and hope to integrate into the drums soon. For real? If Mum says so, then it is. Sucks I'll be stuck with you for a while longer. Thank you. I want this chance. It won't be easy though, you're not done yet. Hey robot madam, can you really bend the rules that easily? No rule was bent, it's solely about the interpretation. I can't punish students for not reading the rules when I didn't read them carefully enough myself. You mean you didn't write them? Maybe. Maybe we've been wrong. About everything. Only time will tell. Now we're not going to be a bother much longer. No, please. You can stay with us a bit longer. Both of you. You guys are way too corny and smelly in here. I'm gonna be sick. No worries, I'll hand you a good vomit bag. Grav, don't respect this scrawny lion boy. Scrawny? I'll show you, scrawny. Oh, come on, you got no chance in a fight against Brok. Just you wait. Okay, you're factually a scrawny mountain lion. Not you too, Mom. We enjoyed ourselves for a bit longer. When it was all said and done, this was great. You know what would make this perfect, though? Snow. Sorry to disappoint, son. It's not like anyone could generate snow at will. Oof. I know. I guess Shay could. She's not your regular Hey, wait, maybe you can after all. The gun. What gun? You said you left a mattress around here, right? Yeah, in front of our building. Why? So wait, mattress? You got mattress flakes? Probably the big weapon looked like a toy, then left. We all followed him as he picked the mattress up, only to watch him tear a hole in it. Whoa, hey, you're destroying it. Hang on. It says 95%. Okay, well, at least I know near the end. Hey, you're destroying it. Yeah, but for a good cause. He took the synthetic fibers, put them inside the gun, and shot in the air. Badass. That actually worked. It's just like snow. The particles fell onto us gently, as though the time itself has begun to move in slow motion. Wow! Well, it's not exactly the same as cold, nor quiet, bro. Let's just enjoy this. Al took his phone and started filming. Mum, should we tell him? Not yet. The slums deserve to experience it too. I was very pleased. Everything had turned out way better than I could have expected. Yet. There's still one part in the telltale missing. Explain. The presents. Hey, I already bought myself something. No, Kai. Giving presents to others. What? Why? Well, as it so happens, I do have a gift for you, Graf. Really? Yeah. Marrying a telltale. A computer. Amazing, but how? I didn't even say anything. Hey, can't live with someone who might figure out a thing or two. Thank you so much. Maybe you can play games. Would you let me try it, Graf? Of course. I see. Son, I'll get you one too. Really? You would? Not today, but if you keep working hard, it's a promise. Consider this a late Telltale gift to you. Also, we'll be able to play games together even at a distance. I can't wait. But Dad, if you have to use that money for something else more important, that's okay. Hey, that's me with the PS5. Nothing's more important than you, son. Thanks, but this is getting embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Ugh. Still offering that vomit bag, Graf. I feel I'm gonna need it. I actually have something better. Here, Clay, for you. What? Your piggy bank. Why the heck would I want this barely less ugly than art piggy bank? You bought this for yourselves. Just take it. I'm sure you're the biggest spender of us. I cannot deny that. Mom, why'd you always have to shame me in public? I'm merely stating a fact. Well, thanks, I guess. Holy, did I really hear what I think I did? I heard it too. It's called being polite, you dummies. Mom, why are you looking at me like that? Oh. Alright, enough, I get you. After all, my natural scent is amazing, I don't need this. Your perfume? Take it off, even though I doubt the most powerful fragrance could cover your hog stench. Still being rude even when being sincere. Thanks a lot, Clay. I'm out of here. Very well, this is our time to say goodbye. Thank you. He loves that piggy bank. Sure does. Look at how hard he was holding on to it. After they left, we continued the improvised gifting. Among other things, I gave Art a poster of the Master Tweaks. We're both fans of this musical group. I didn't really have anything to give to Brok, but he said he only wanted to see me happy. I'll still find something for him in the next few days. We were going to call it an evening and Art was leaving with his parents. The night had arrived, but it hadn't arrived alone. Just checking the audio again. Yeah. But it hadn't arrived alone. Curious inhabitants from our building noticed the bright decorations and were attracted like flies to a flame. So he spent a while to explain what it all meant. Soon people from the next block came to visit and then more from further away. Eventually they took videos of our decorations and posted them on the tri-web. The web was spreading, going viral. Me and Ott spent the last hours of the day making our own video too. We gave silly tips for making the decorations which folks eventually considered as a tutorial. In another video we used footage of our dinner to explain the meaning of the telltale. While showing was important to us, how gifts to others were much more rewarding than keeping it to ourselves. The next day, our video had garnered 1,000 views. Quick. Slumber kids reproduced our decorations as soon as the sector was filled with them. That day, most who followed Natal's rules and bought goods for themselves ended up giving them to someone else, someone close to them instead. Promising that year they would get them something more personal. 2 days after, it was the whole slums. Our video was reaching 100,000 views. Basically, the entire slums population was connected to the tribe and experienced it. It started expanding to the drums. We got to ask how we made snow happen. Brok decided to spend some time using Shay's gun for children to have fun under the fake snow. One could have too accidentally swallowed some of the fibres. Ooh. Thankfully they're okay, but that made Brok be more cautious. I asked Brok to pick more mattresses. We left them at the entrance of the sewers. Hopefully that rat could finally have something soft to sleep on. Later on, a special announcement was made from the government. From now on, the Natal would officially return. Under conditions, decorations could only be made from recycling old materials, and gifts were forbidden to be thrown away. Makes sense. We'll see how well these rules will be followed, but in the meantime, Ott and I were pleased to be the ones who started all this. They also promised Sandtail and promoted Sandtail and sold disguises. Children were invited to make lists of wishes. I was starting to get concerned that the commercial aspect would take over again. In addition, a spectacle was organised for everyone to see. Ooh. Our mesmerised gazes were directed to the dome, which was generating fake snow. I suspect this is what inspired the snow globes in the first place. Graph, look. Is this it? Yeah, it's real. It's snowing. Merry Natal, everyone. Yeah. Merry Christmas and Merry Natal. Yeah. That was a good one. I'm very thirsty after all that. That's probably the most I've talked during a whole bit. God. The next game I'm playing after this is such a vast contrast. It's not even funny. Let's check my yeah. Hey boss. Oh, after credits. Hey boss. How come Reed gets to sleep on a mattress so no fair? Oh, I recognise this guy. Yeah, I've seen plenty of Brok fan art, but just not played the main game. What's that about? Says he found one under the pipe mail. So you think he's got sent through the pipe for him? Ha! Well, yeah. Sigh. Read. Yeah, Chief? Gimme that. What, hey? That's no fear, boss. You already got a bed with sheets and a mattress and everything. Me is me and all of ya are yous. Well said. It can't be the only guy privilege that's a source of conflicts. But it was left for me. Haha, oh yeah, prove it. Okay, so all the guys get a mattress, that'd be okay, right? As if that could happen. Hey, Chief. There's now a whole lot of mattresses there. What the? This must be a Natal miracle. Rats, we're the rats. Yeah, I'll let the credits play out. Austin Schmidt. But yeah, though this was literally made in secret. Like, I think Python hinted at this briefly, but like didn't say what it was. He said, "Oh, there's a Brok something." It's like I figured it was just the DLC. Why the long face, officer? The others all took vacations for the Natal period. Only one left is me and you. I always work because I'm useful. I love my job, but it's lonely. Let me introduce you to your new colleague. Hello, a tribot who will assist you on duty as well. Way more efficient than any of us humans. Huh? If you say so. Glad to help. I'll get back to my office. You never leave this place, do you? This is the lot of us in all the police. Pleased to meet you. I have work to do. Leaving now. Catch you later, big furry human. Phone call. Oh, Sin. Hi, my man. Wait, you still at the police department this late in the Natal week? Yeah. We'd love to have you at our home for a special evening. We? Me and the two loves of my life, of course. Girl voice. Hi, Mr. Big Bear. You are so cute. You were. Oh, hello, little one. Girl voice, I want to cuddle him like my teddy bear. Can I, daddy? Oh, honey, he'll be our guest. Ah, I see. They're husbands. I think. Oh, honey, he'll be our guest. Don't cuddle guests. Or are they husbands? I don't know. I'm probably misinterpreting. So you have to come now and make a little girl really sad. But I said to the chief, come on, man, this will be fun. We have dinner, a lot of drinks, we've got a gift for you. Deal. Thanks, man. You're my best friend. Same. Translation. Because I think the original developers are French, to my knowledge. Visual novel engine. Royalty-free sounds. Yep, same site I use for many YouTube poops. Hey guys! Okay, come here, I've got something to tell you. Press this button. Contamination in the lab. All personnel must exit immediately. What's going on? You again, Mink, what have you done this time? Hey, calm down, everything's fine. Sure you don't mean I just needed your attention. Oh yeah, abusing the alarm system. Toying with the government instruments, I see. I add this to your annual report. I wouldn't have to if you two would listen to me. So what do you want? I've heard of this new trendy thing. The Telltale? I bought all kinds of decorations I made myself at home. Is that why you're interrupting our working process? Do you realise how much precious time we're using by having my brain readjust? Yeah, ask the government to take it off my salary. Just look. They're, rubbish? Oh, I did my best. I can improve these with some neon thermoplasma bulbs I could transform to be see-through walls. What? Tidy, please. Install those garlands before we regret it. Yep. Start on the hanging process. Good tidy. And that's not all. Got gifts for you guys. You mean you're going to give me a present? Yeah, that's the spirit of this new thing. Here. That's... Well, if you ask for words, that means I did it right. This one's for you, Dr. Hush. Thank you so much, lad. Follow me, lad. Follow me, lad. These are nice. Socks. I noticed you always wore the same ones. Well, thanks for paying attention. I'm sorry I don't have a gift for you. I have. You have what? A gift for you. Mink, you made me a gift? For real? Not for play? Yes. I was waiting for the right moment. Oh my, you wrapped it perfectly. How? Well, set up a new procedural model for my nanobots specifically trained on videos of packaging. This took a few days and used 60% of the energy allocated for the lab this month, but the result is magnificent. You said you did what? I need a test subject to give this to and hushes out the questions that only leaves you. I got lost for words too. The experiment is a success. In your face, Hush. That's Dr. Hush to you, and there's no competition, Dr. Mink. Look what you've done to our poor guard. He's crying. Huh? I've never gone to actual prison before. Thank you. Whoa. Please don't kill me. Mink, he's hugging you. Oh. I mean, oh. That's nice, actually. How about you two actually open your presents? No. That was the point. You're just clueless as always, Hush. I give up. Yeah, I look forward to knowing more about these characters in the main game. Oh. Be sure to check out the main game this is based on, Brok the InvestiGator. Share the word about this little Christmas tale with your friends. Posting review/rating helps too. If you enjoyed this, feel free to donate a little something. Make a new Brok project so you get 15 digital postcards to send to family or friends. Okay, well that's something. Hey, you saw it here first. But yeah, I actually do have this installed on my thing. So, oh yeah, there's like a visual. Oh, there's a visual novel. This is specifically for it. Get ready for more Brok content. Okay, so the DLC isn't out yet. This game was entirely made with Brok VN Engine. Did you know that you can make your own Brok adventures with it and more? It's simply you don't need any programming knowledge to start with it. Check it out. That's very interesting. I'll have to check that out later. I have no clue about making visual novels, so that might be an interesting start. Oh, they just closed the game. Anyway, nice. Anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually split the recording here and move to Shadow, I think. So I'm still streaming. So 3, 2, 1.